And the Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get budget. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The Longhorns get it past the sticks.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the vein and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Finds his big tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Quarterback running on the draw. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you're going to fly upfield every single play. He'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this offense.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there. Because this guy is a weapon.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and the first drive into the pick. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
I mean, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
With the catch, it's Tate. Turning on the Jets. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sayed. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They'll go hurry up here. Looking for space, it's Peoples. They pick up half of it, it'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the stick.
Nowhere to go with the line down. He goes at the 39.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Honestly, trying to look for somebody just for you.
On third down, he drops the throw. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down the run away from this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands. And the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Got his man quickly. Turning it on. Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Swings it out to his running back. Got enough space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Great job of execution of the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
That's good. You didn't need
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive in their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Texas. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Super adventurous.
To the air, it's Sayed. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be perfect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Longhorns want to move quickly. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed, he just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
You said that the silver and that against it?
Yeah, silver.
Okay.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 40, there he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And off from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short now. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on third down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth. He's got it, first down and more. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
How confident are you pounding the football? You get in this situation, third down, you were very unsuccessful. It's fourth down, it's short. What's the play I know I can go to get this fourth down, to get this touchdown?
They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter on fourth and goal. Makes the grab past the marker. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to pass, it's Sayin. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Such a hard...
Here we go. All right. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hello.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Taking the shot on the first play. Got his man downfield. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I'm Tanya. I am 29, and I'm a registered nurse.
Nice.
Your name, your age, and occupation.
Hi, my name is Marcia. I'm an administrator.
How old are you?
37. You stuck out.
There you go. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to, and on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Your name, your...
Sorry about that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Oh my God, here we go, that previous shoot. That's done shooting.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Wants to go up top on first down. On target to the left. And he's down at the 31. That's a first down.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Nice.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. All the way down to the 25.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
With my children. My daughter's going to high school this year. So, trying to get my son in more sports activities and things like that. As far as myself, just trying to take care of my health a little bit more.
And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Things like that.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
That's how y'all know fucking me.
To the air, it's Manning. Got his man. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. You just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about it.
Touchdown, Texas!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss and find the end zone.
And the extra point is good. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
My mother, I was raised by my father. My mother wasn't really
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Not as strong as it is with my father, though. You know, all that Mother's Day, you know, that's Mother's Day. You feel like
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve.
You held their
Got
hand,
him down at
and
the
then you
40
asked
after he
them
ripped off 15
if they wanted the
yards.
baby, and because they squeezed your hand, you raped them.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Hey, you
On
know
the
some white
ground,
people doing
it's
this shit.
Singleton. Shakes off the defender. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter.
yeah, I tried it.
So first, is this the first game?
Yeah, I think so. Not sure.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. And off from the gun. Runs through the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They would have needed a boomer from here, a 55-yard field goal attempt, so instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
and they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This is a funny question. Somebody told me I'm a Gemini. How did that?
Heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots at attack?
Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the ground.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Allen. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the outside. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
I'll say about it, Jim.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Peters. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He'll take it himself. And he waltzes in for the score.
I feel like it's not too soon as
And the
right
offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Separated from somebody, I mean, that's a safety point for you. That's the same way they were moving in safety. You can miss out.
Absolutely. The reason why I say that is I've been saying it for 16 months.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
The 4.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
That's my other users.
He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. He wants to take the top off. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
Thank you.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll test the right side. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down and more. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
See what you have on Kristen. Absolutely. So you're out here at the after the little time, that experience. What brought you out here today?
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll give it to the back. There we go. Turning on the Jets. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line. And this offense is going to work.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take.
It's picked off, and they've ruined the drive with a turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half.
32.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough with the point attack.
But this would be interesting about them.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Longhorns come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
I guess we like to put general introductions, man.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear.
Okay, your name is Agent. One time, 129, more stiffness.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
I just got back from Bali, so I'm like maybe 9.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's a good question. I actually don't have good. If I do.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Unloads it left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big going catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
You'll call for the fair catch here.
Thank you.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the catch on the left. Finds a seam. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead up 14 in the fourth. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
That's my thing. I actually travel and actually kind of entrepreneur, but my only goal is that you can.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Fair catch, called for and made.
no shot. And it was beautiful. We knew that, but we knew each other. So,
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On the option. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. I think they keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead.
There's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration out front. As a result, they lose yardage.
The Nittany Lions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Just trying to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to throw. It's Aller. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. I'm not sure anyone saw that. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Respectful.
They'll leave it with him. But there he goes. It's a seam wide open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He's going to run. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Good thought that time there by the quarterback. Third and short, you're expecting the defense to be in coverage, and of course that's the best coverage to take off and scramble and run on. So with this quarterback's athleticism and with his mind and football IQ, it's all coming together, helping this offense stay on the field.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
He's in open space downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys who put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll throw on third and short. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Turning it on. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Lots of running room. He's loose. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Breaking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44.
After the top, the speech of interview taken by this individual. Set the description for the league.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
What I want to miss.
Okay, let's start with giving them the names of age and location.
Yeah, my name is Sayin here, but I go by Bruce. That's my last name, occupation. What don't I do? But I work a truck drive, a professional driver.
First play of the period will be a second down.
And how old are you?
35.
And
Wants to go up top.
They're
working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going up top again. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a third sword every time they throw the ball.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That's up to you. You already showed it out.
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Trying to get it to the marker.
Good runs, good press, good press.
Move the sticks for a first down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed given fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
To the air. It's Sayin. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
The give to the lone running back. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a push on fourth down. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Why not trying to get in? And the catch on into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And the point after is good. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the single back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Soft spot in the middle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Manning. Moves away as he feels pressure. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield very late in the half. He fires a point to the right.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quick pass on the fly motion. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
I want you to know that I'm a cancer, by the way.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Manning. The short hand, it's Wingo. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Off-play action on first down. Finds his man. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on his heels. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open punches.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Powers through the defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On the move, it's Baxter. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. Ball is free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Man, you're trying to break the tie. You've got this golden opportunity in the red zone here in the second half where you've got to hold on to the football, and that's a play that is going to haunt him for a long time to come.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Open space. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. The Buckeyes pick up the first down.
He had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on 3rd down, executing, running the football. Now they got to go a little bit faster, get down the field and get a score on the board.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
So I agree with how I'm out.
They run the reverse.
So finds
a little space. Oh, he's got some space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, it's a huge play on the jet sweep, getting that first down. Defensively, I think everybody had their eyes in the backfield. They were not expecting that guy to get the football that quickly and shoot the the field.
On a definite play.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Myers on the move. Got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the line. They've got it right on the doorstep.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's
touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the fourth.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Finds his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Looking to throw on third. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Got the quick pass. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, try to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. It was billed as a clash of heavyweights, but only Joseph will boot it away to get this one started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets into the 32.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get it.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Now, this defense was ready for go marks. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds his big tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The lone back's got it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Oh, out of space. the cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That's caught. It's Williams. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw again. He's got him. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Boards up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Pumps it downfield. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Quarterback adapted. Anderson! intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point and he was able to come away with the pick.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Longhorns pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the tight end in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Randall. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put
Ernie on the Jets. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Running to the left. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Longhorns want to crank their tempo. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. pulls ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Well, they didn't overthink that one. 4th and goal down close like that. You just turn around, David, hand it off to the big fella and let him do the rest.
And a lot of times in these situations, 4th down and goal, you see quarterbacks sneak so much. They trust the big running back and know he's going to drive his feet forward, finish the run, and get the touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll call for the fair. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Randall. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Grab behind the line. It's Randall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And they can't make the play on third down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
They'll run it to the right. There he goes! Got the first down and more. It's a seam wide open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'll try to get outside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll go to the ground. Pass the stakes and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The run to the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Starting to feel a little pressure. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. Play of the period, 1st down here. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Working that left side now. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, becoming a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big boy.
Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He throws back to the left side.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Gonna look downfield again. Unleashes one. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Under fire. Still looking, on the move. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the 1st down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Snagged out of the air. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. With the catch, it's Randall. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's a heat. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Oh, they're after him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. 3rd and long, and this crowd trying to help the defense get off the field. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this 1st down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Here's the handoff. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste him, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the foul.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Randall. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Wingo. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Manning. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the 1st, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to their line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Find some fresh air. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Looking for a crease to the left. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Hey, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Klubnik. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He's loose. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And they try to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have 1 left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Now he's going to break the pocket. Wide open spaces. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Here comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just a single second left. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is the game-winning play. Win it or lose it on this field goal attempt. That is no good. Now all of the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. So here comes our first play of overtime. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The tension, the intensity, the drama. The offense steps to the line on fourth down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room.